So, how many of you lot are under the age of 17? So everyone here is under the age of 17, mashallah. The reason why I'm asking you that is, you know why I'm asking you in a second. We've got a brother here today. He's come from all over the place. All over the place. But he's come to Leicester today. And he's actually been in prison for 17 years.
Yeah, so, yeah, no problem. So, assalamu alaikum, everyone. Yeah, nice to meet everyone. Yeah, obviously, I spent a long time in prison. And I'm about change. I went through a whole life of crime, criminality, all types of crimes, always around about money. I was a poverty kid that was driven for material things. So I didn't have no family support. All I knew was the streets. So after years of doing crime and criminality and causing hundreds of victims, the game caught up with me. And I ended up even experiencing police corruption because, you know, I would always kind of slide out of the net and go to court, beat cases and all the rest of that. But bottom line is, it caught up with me. And I ended up spending 17 years in prison, away from my family, my children. And through hard work, the deen, and lots of reflection, I changed my life. I'm now a profitable trader. I don't know if anyone knows about Forex trading, crypto trading. That's what I do now. In the words that I'm saying, I want to give the advice that you actually don't need to go down that road. When you're in jail, locked away, no woman, no friends, no money, locked away hundreds of miles away, and these people are just, you're at the mercy of strange people that don't care. So I'm here to kind of, even if there's one person in here I can save from going down that road, then to me, I've won. Any questions anyone's got, fire away. Go on. Have you stabbed someone? No, I didn't stab anyone. What made you associate stabbing with the streets? Why did you put stabbing next to the streets? Is that what you think happens in the streets? Yes. A lot more things happen in the streets. It's not just stabbing. What's your question? How did you feel after you left prison? How did I feel? There's no real words to how you feel apart from, for me personally, I appreciated life. I started to look at life and really say to myself, I've got another chance, and I'm not going to mess it up this time. You know, if you get 30 years, if you get it when you're 20, you come out when you're 50. You get it when you're 30, you come out when you're 60. All you've got to really do is put a little bit more hard work in now, and your life can be a lot easier. You don't have to take that route.
How did you become a Forex trader?
I was self-taught in prison. I wanted a change. I wanted something new. I wanted something that could give me money. So I educated myself. I took books. I learned through mobile phone. And I taught myself how to trade financial markets.
Time in prison to affect you getting jobs later?
Yeah, 100%. You're not going to get employed. You go to prison, you're going to struggle to get employed. You might get employed, but you're not going to get certain jobs. You can become self-employed, but you're still going to have that hanging over you. They're still going to have that label where they say you're a criminal, you're an ex-criminal, all that kind of stuff. So that's another thing. It's a good question.
What things have you changed about yourself to become the person you are now?
I changed my mindset. I changed my way of living. I changed my friends. I changed my environment. I no longer go in and around the ghettos that I grew up in. I no longer hang around with people that are trying to get quick, fast money. I educated myself. I embrace Islam.
How did you go in jail?
I went in jail for robbery and for importation. Yeah, investigations led to getting arrested and then getting sentenced.
How long were you doing crime and that before you got caught?
I was doing crime for probably about 17, 20 years. I was doing crime, and then I ended up serving 17 years.
What age did you start?
I stopped when I was in prison.
What age did you start?
I started crime when I was about 8 years old. Yeah. It's like shoplifting, petty, you know, like
How did you become Muslim?
research, the people them I was around, lots of, I was very inquisitive. I used to ask a lot of questions about what's that you're doing, how come your wife has got this like hijab, and asking loads of questions, and then with the questions, I get the answers, and then I said, that's for me, I'm ready.
What happened in jail?
What happens in jail? Jail is a horrible environment. Jail is, it's not nice. It's cold, it's damp, the floors are freezing cold, the food is terrible, the staff that should be looking after you, they're not all good people. Inmates, you know, you can get violent in there. They say you're coming out one day, and they might, you know, the hypocrisy happens there, which is where they say they're going to do one thing, but they do the other. Jail's not nice. The time that you spend there, you could spend out here educating yourself, and it could change your whole life.
Did your friends that you were hanging out with before go to jail?
Everyone went to jail. Most of my friends got murdered. Yeah. Probably about 10 of them got killed. Yeah. All through the 90s. It's famous. Everybody knows. If you know the history of the things that happened in the gangs in the UK, you'll know that they are my friends, and literally, no one's really survived.
No question. So a lot of the times, the youngsters come to the youth club,
Yeah.
and sometimes due to peer pressure or whatever, their friends, they know people who sell drugs. Maybe if it's just weed or something like that.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, and then that just helps them maybe sell a little bit of weed, and it helps them make some money. They might think it's just small. It's just something small that they're doing. What would your advice be for the youth here today when they get approached at school or wherever it may be by someone telling them, join our gang or or smoke some weed with me or whatever it may be? When they face that first challenge or hit that crossroads, they might think, if they say no, it's not cool. What would your advice be for them? Because if they haven't been through that situation, they will go through that situation someday soon. And you, as someone who's spent 17 years in prison, longer than most of the kids here today have even been alive, what would your advice be for them?
It's very difficult to say no when that comes, and that day will come, when the opportunity is there for quick money and what seems cool, and join the gang and maybe get armed or whatever. That's going to end in tears. That's number one. It's going to end in tears. It's 100%. And you won't even believe that you're going to get a life sentence until you're actually serving that life sentence. But the most important thing you can do, that I'll give the advice to my own children, is just educate yourself in what you want to do. If you want a business, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be anything at all, there's education. You can go on your phone. All the information is there. Give yourself all that knowledge that can empower you, that you don't have to go on the street. Because if you go on that street, it's not fair. Even when you think you're going to come to the courts, it's not going to be fair. They don't care. And also as well, I can see a lot of people in here is brown skin. So this is another thing where, you know, you can go against people that, like, you know, systems that are racist. They're not all racist, but if you go against that as well, plus you're in front of them as a criminal, you've lost. You have lost. You're in trouble. And you might come out and your head might not even be good. You're not even good to have a wife. You're not even good for yourself. You're not even good for your community. So that's mental health. So, yeah, I hope that answered that question. But, yeah, it's really number one thing, educate yourself. Huh? So many of them died. So many of them got killed. The closest ones, it felt terrible. It felt bad. But we thought we was cool because we were bad. We thought it was a good thing. But it's not a good thing. It's ignorance. It's a dumb way of thinking. I felt terrible. I felt bad, but also life had to go on.
So basically, the brother here now, yeah? He's sharing his life experiences. And I'm going to share something about myself as well. I've been to prison. He's been in prison longer than I've been out. I've been out nearly 16 years. And the obstacles he's facing now, guys, now, just one small little criminal conviction, guys, now, yeah? You don't even have to go to prison for it, it'll affect you for the rest of your life. In the last 16 years since I've been out, guys, the amount of knockbacks and obstacles I have to face, and I'm still facing to this day now, yeah? It's unbelievable, guys. You won't get no job. When you go to get married, people look at you in a different way. People in the community look at you in a different way. And you're always having to prove yourself and prove to other people that you've changed yourself. You might have changed, but because of that stigma you've got attached to yourself, that stereotype you've got attached to yourself now, yeah, it's very hard to overcome. So, this brother has been away for a very, very long time. He's sharing experiences. Please be respectful and ask him sensible questions, guys. Because like I said, once you get caught up in it, it can happen in a flash of a minute, flash of a second, it can happen now, yeah, and hold down the chain, guys. Yeah? So, you know, that's what I want to say, guys.
Also, you never think it's going to happen to you. You never think it's going to happen until it's too late. So while you've got the chance, you've got to use the chance. Because you think, no, it won't happen to me, it will happen to them, or it will happen to that gang over there, or it will happen to Maya, or it will happen to him. No, it happens to you. It ends up happening to you. But you just don't see it coming.
What would you advise if someone down here, their friend gave them a knife and said, just hold on to this for me? Or if they gave them some weed or something and said, you don't have to do anything, just hold on to it for me? What could be the consequences of that?
The police don't care who gave it to you. You have it in your possession. They are going to prosecute you. You're going to go to the courts. You're going to end up with a conviction. They don't care who gave it to you. So you've got to learn to say no and stand on no. That's your life messed up.
When you were speaking earlier, you said that one of the things that you really need in prison is money. Yeah. How many of your friends stayed in touch with you after a few years and kept sending you money or kept coming to see you?
When you're young and it's still exciting and you're young, you'll hear from a few friends. But if you get a real sentence, those friends are going to disappear. They're going to get wives. They're going to have children. Their money needs to go to their wife, to their children. They ain't sending you nothing. And you think you need money in jail. You need money in prison. If you go there broke, you're in trouble.
Any of your friends sort their lives out after they saw you go to jail?
Not many of my friends sorted their life out. I've come now, 17 years later, a lot of them are struggling. Life, you know, if you didn't get educated, get smart, get serious, get away from stuff that doesn't benefit you, then you're going to end up in 10, 20 years just being a waste man on the road.
How did it impact your family when you got sent down?
It devastated my family.
Guys.
Yeah, it devastates your family. I don't know how many people here have a mother, but you'll see a lot of mothers that won't even come and visit their sons. If you think that's cool, then it's really not. Yeah, I had 5 children before I went away, yeah. Yeah. I had 5 children. I was a kid having kids. Yeah, I started at 16. Yeah. 16. Yeah. So, what kind of father was I? Exactly. Exactly.
How are you finding it now that you're out? Has it been easy or difficult to make amends with your family?
It's really difficult because my 5 children have grown up without me. As much as they love me and I love them, I wasn't there. I didn't do my duty. My responsibility was to be there, and I wasn't there. So they've been affected by that. So it's difficult for them. It's difficult now to try and rebuild. Yeah, I'm still with her now. She's still there now, solid. Yeah, I have a relationship with them now, but it's difficult. I'm rebuilding.
Just to add some context, I remember seeing a lot of mothers won't visit their sons when I was in prison, guys, now, yeah? My mum wore a hijab. But my mum got searched, sniffer dogs and everything. You imagine your mum getting searched up by sniffer dogs, random men, to come and visit you because it's too mistake.
They have to touch them as well. They have to physically touch your mother when they're searching.
They search the baby when the baby comes in. Yes, when the brother's talking, guys, have some respect for the guy, innit? Because you ain't got a clue where you ain't got a clue, you're thinking bad man to you, nothing, bro. Yeah, I can guarantee any of you lot now, yeah, if when your mum comes to visit you in prison, you lot just cry. I seen big fully men go and cry, break down, bro. Wife's gone, children's gone, everything's gone.
A lot of people that I know's mothers would not visit them. They wouldn't go through the search. They don't want to be in that environment. They would not go to the prison. And I'm talking, this guy's doing 20 years in prison. He's never seen his mum once. She just said, I'm not going to that place. I've been in there as well, and brothers go to the phone, and they go to make a normal phone call, and they break down crying on the phone and say, my mother just passed away, and I'm not allowed to go to the funeral. They don't let you go to the funeral. Some prisons, they will not let you go to the funeral. They will not carry you there. So if you want to be one of those guys, you need to think now. If you're stuck in that cell and they will not let you go, you're going to hold that pain for the rest of your life. Any refusal of any order in prison is automatic. Is automatic nicking. That means you're going to now go in front of it's like you're being arrested in prison. Now you must go in front of a governor, the guy that runs the prison, and he makes a decision on what happens to you in prison. Just because you're in prison don't mean the rules that you're just in there. Now there's, like the rules out here, now there's rules in there. Anyone else?
Let me go and fix this up.
Everyone's quiet, yeah.
Maybe you
It's
could
good.
hand out yourself
Yeah,
one of them
everyone's got
first-class
good
tickets to the resurrection.
Everyone's got good. It's just about,
Son of a
situation, peer
bitch.
decisions.
So long. Have a good night. Fuck you!